Hello friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Jess and I'm so glad that you guys are joining me because we are going to be doing another hourly planner spread for my social media, and I'm going to be using the Miss Maker. Since I don't actually hourly plan, I am going to be using this where the top is where I kind of write in like any to-dos that need to be done that day, and then the bottom half is going to be a more general. I did this last week and I liked it. I mean, I didn't do too much not last week, this past week. Like I honestly, I feel like I'm stuck in this cycle of not being as productive as I should be. Just because I get sidetracked with so many other things and I'm really trying to break it. But I did notice that the spread kind of helped in terms of what I needed to do, because I was able to look at a general overall list. Like, this is everything that needs to be done. So we're going to do the same thing for this spread. I'm going to go ahead and just white out the hours, just so then that way they do not become an eyesore, because they absolutely can be an eyesore for me. And this is going to be matching my horizontal planner, which I also use the Miss Maker. And I really like how the horizontal turned out, so I'm excited to do this. So for my new viewers, welcome. My returning viewers, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoy this video. We are going to be using wax paper, so I'm just going to use the same wax paper that I used for my horizontal. Duke did attack it, and I don't know if we're going to need boxes, but if we are, I'm going to be using the bright boxes, and I fully intend on using the pink and the blue foil if needed. So let's go ahead and start. Oh, we also have to date up this planner. So both my catch-all horizontal and my social media hourly are both undated. And I have just been using them, or I've been using the horizontal as undated and I don't date it up. The hourly, I actually enjoy dating this one up, and I feel like it helps me. First of all, I'm going to move this down just a touch. Okay, I feel like my desk is way too cluttered right now. Okay, so this is what we've got going on. I have the essential dates and numbers. I do not really have very many numbers left that are black, and I kind of wish I did. So I think we're going to use the gold. So I am going to plan on, is this the one? This is not the one. This one has a lot of boxes though. Okay, I'm gonna grab some icons from this one. This one has some really fun discs, and I decided that that's what I'm going to use. We're gonna use these. We're gonna go as much of a rainbow as I possibly can. Happy Sunday. I am recording this a little bit later than what I probably should be. But I honestly, I don't care. I got a lot of recording done yesterday, and I probably should have recorded this yesterday, but I didn't. So it's okay. Tweezers. I need to find. All right, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking the gold number, and we're just going to put it like on the side of the disc, and then that is going to go up here. I think what I can also do is I can just put the disc right above the date, or right above the day of the week, and then we can put the number right next to it. I think everything will align up nicely that way. So how has everybody's weekend been? I feel like this weekend has been a good mix of being productive as well as just kind of taking some time for me. So one of the big things that I did this weekend, and I keep on going between feeling like a ball of anxiety and being super excited. But one of the things that I planned for this year, or it's kind of something I've been planning. Like I wanted to do it last year. It wasn't going to work out last year. So then I told myself it absolutely has to be this year. But I am getting for my son, or I decided for my son for his graduation present, or we decided that we were going to do a trip. We were going to do a trip for his graduation present. Like that's his big present. And it was decided that we are going to do a trip to New York. He has never been. It has been like years for me. And last night, I purchased the hotel and I purchased the flight, and now it's like we can't turn back. But I'm excited. I'm really, really excited about it. I was trying to decide, like, because I wanted to use one of these big stickers. So I was trying to decide what I wanted to use. I basically settled on this one that says "Create What You Love." So we now have tickets and hotel for New York. Like we're gonna be there for 5 days, and I am so excited. But now it's like I'm excited because now I get to like start planning the fun stuff. But I'm also nervous because I have never been to New York, and quite frankly, I don't know what to expect. So, yeah. But we will see. So that was like my big productive thing. We're going to put this quote right here that says "just begin," and I kind of layered it over this "create what you love." I was going back and forth between, do I want to use a quote or do I want to use like washi tape to kind of divide between like the section of where I'm going to be writing in my to-dos. And I just basically decided that I think I really like the idea of using these. So that's what we are going with. All right, so I'm essentially use those to be able to separate it. So now I know that I'm going to be using the very top for like daily to-dos, and then the bottom is going to be very generic in terms of this is what is going on, or this is like what needs to be completed during the week, just eventually. I do have some large stickers. These are left over from my horizontal spread, so I decided that I wanted to use them. So I'm just gonna kind of figure out like how I can throw them in. So I'm thinking I want to put this one in like right there, even if it kind of ends up getting like little layered over with a box. I don't care. One of my thoughts was, what boxes do I want to use for this? And what I really was kind of going, do I want to use these? I kind of really like these. Do we have... Did I just completely change all of my plans? Okay, so my first thought, well, number one, I need like stickers to use for up here, because up here is where I like to do YouTube. I didn't like how I did it last week, so I have to do it better this week. First of all, I'm gonna use these to coordinate with the little disc. I hope I have enough. So I'm thinking that, and then and that one, and then we're gonna go here, and look, yellow and green. It's giving me full-on rainbow vibes, and I am loving it. Okay, and then we have purple, so perfect. We have our rainbow vibes, but I also want to do more with that. I want to, yeah, I want to kind of like have it layered over something. I don't remember ever seeing these stickers. I don't remember seeing them. Yeah, I want to do something. I kind of want to use these. I'm going to pull these out. I think that these would be kind of like maybe really cute to have like over here. And then like maybe I have this like hanging from it. I don't think I like that. Maybe I'll have to use those for something else. I also like these, but I'm missing a couple colors that aren't really going to help me. How can I do this? I really like these. Okay, another part of me, I have an idea. My other idea was that is gonna mean that those are way too big. Let's go to this one, because this one has boxes in it. And I want to see if maybe we have some small boxes that could work. I feel like every single time I'm always searching for boxes. Okay, so we've got those two colors. Those are all the same. I don't really want to use these, although I could, but I really don't want to. I already know that the other sticker book does not have the colors that I want. I already pulled them. Okay. How about I have an idea and I don't quite know how it's going to work. I'm going to go ahead and go to my bright boxes. So in my bright boxes, I want to see. I have these. And I mean, like number one, they're gold, they would work. But how can I make them like really fun? Oh, I have an idea. Okay, I have an idea. Let's see if I can make this work. I'm going to grab like as many of these as I need. I want to use up all of the grid because I like dot grid on my boxes. But then I've got 3 dot grid, and then I'm going to need 4 of the blank ones. Wait, is that? Interesting. Like some of these are different sizes. Interesting. Okay, that's, I guess I'm gonna have to do. Okay. I can make it work. I kind of wish that I had, this is what, sorry, I am very indecisive right now. I'm gonna put some of these back. because I'm going to go ahead and use the black as well. We're going to kind of like alternate gold and black. I'm actually going to take that off for right now. So yeah, because I want these all to be the same size. So we have 3 black, 3 gold, and then I'm going to use 1 more gold. Because the gold, because then that way it'll be like 4 gold, 3 black. And they are all the same size. So we're perfect. Okay, so now what I'm going to do. I am going to take these. And we're going to kind of do them like this. Where they are all slanted. Words are hard sometimes. Yes. Wait a minute. 1, 2. Yeah, that's right. Is that right? That's right. And then this one is going to go right here. And then this gold. And then black. I'm trying to avoid putting it like over that as much as possible, and then gold. Okay, so we have all of those. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take these little page flags and I am going to basically put them at a slant on the box, but they're all gonna be like slanted the same way, but the colors are matching that little disc up there. I also, oh yay, I love when the sticker does not tear the paper, and it doesn't tear like another sticker. It just makes me happy. Boom, look at that. Okay, so now we have that. I think that's kind of fun. I like how it looks. And then I am gonna go ahead and pull, because I've got my little icons with me. I always keep these in I always keep the icons in one of these page protectors that are like specifically meant for stickers, because then this just goes straight into my planner, and that's the wrong one. I really love it. So what I'm looking for, I'm gonna pull out TikTok, Instagram, recording, YouTube, and photography. That's all of the ones that we are going to be using. These other ones are going to go back in here because I use them for other purposes. I need to use my knitting one, maybe to like help motivate me to actually knit. I don't know. Okay, so YouTube is going to go in here. Well, that just tore. Yeah, like I think we're gonna put it right there. Because I think what I want to do, I keep telling myself I need to post not only videos, but I also really need to post shorts too. And shorts are basically like their version of TikToks or their version of Instagram Reels. And what I'm not doing and what I should be doing is when I post a reel on Instagram, I should be posting it on YouTube and TikTok as well. And I don't do that. Now, why don't I do this? I don't know. So I think how I'm going to use this is going to be YouTube short and then YouTube video. So I'm going to kind of break it up. This is going to be strictly for Instagram. And we're gonna do like Instagram right here. And then I think we're gonna do an Instagram / TikTok up here, because that will be for the reels. So I will take my pen and just really simply put plus. So Instagram plus TikTok, because that's going to be like my little short form videos. I am really loving this so far. Okay, now we need boxes. Now I told myself, because I didn't think that I was really going to be able to find boxes in the Miss Maker, and there's really no big boxes that I want to use. But there are big boxes in this one. I think it's on the other side. But the reason why I wasn't like really keen to use them on other spreads is because of the fact that they were gold, like blue and pink foil. But I really, really like the blue and the pink foil. And I think that this will actually look really good with this spread. So we're gonna grab this pink one. And I'm gonna see if I can find, because I could have sworn that there was, oh, there is blue. I'm gonna grab a blue. So we're gonna do two. I may use one more and we'll kind of see, but I think what I want to do is I want to put the blue one. I'm actually gonna move this right here. I want to see like kind of where I'm going to be putting this, and then I can do like maybe the scissors. Perfect. Okay, scissors are going to end up getting punched, and I'm perfectly okay with that, but I do want them to be peeking out a little bit behind the box. And I really love, I like how that looks. That makes me happy. And that one we are going to use my recording icons wherever that they went. Because this is basically what I'm going to use for all of my videos to record. But we're not done, because I am changing up these stickers. I just got this idea, and this may not work, and if it doesn't, it's okay. But I want to be creative. I want to do something fun. So I am taking I'm taking this, and we're putting it along here. So then that way it looks like that this is meant to be part of it. I love it. Okay, that makes me incredibly happy. So now I can be able to take the pink box, and the pink box, I'm thinking, I was kind of thinking like pink box right there, but then I might have to do something right there. So what we're gonna do, I'm taking these up because I would like, okay, these scissors are gonna go up here again. I'm gonna have to punch through them, and I'm perfectly fine with that. But in addition to that, I want to use this big old camera just because I think that is like super, super cute. So I'm going to do something a little bit different with this. Okay, so this box goes down first. Excuse me. I am going to white out all of this. And I have to like go to the very end of the box. Like that's a lot that I have to white out. But I think it's going to be worth it. Okay, so now we are going to be taking, oh jeez, this wax paper is done. It is absolutely done. I am going to be taking this, and we are going to be putting it all the way at the very end. Oh, see that lined up really, really nicely. we're gonna cut it right here and right here. And I probably should find my tweezers to use for this. Now this, like actually I kind of want to just put it like right there. And because I don't want the foil behind that, I am going to just trim it. And usually whenever I cut, like whenever I want to trim behind a sticker, I usually just trim the border. I don't trim off like a big old chunk of the sticker. I could, it's honestly just easier to do just the border. And then that way, oops, that was bad. We have that. And one last thing, and then I am done with this spread. I know that there is, I thought that there was, here, more blue foil. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, take note. That way we have like a blue foil, then a pink foil, and then a blue foil. We're just going to put this one just like that. And finally, last thing, I want to put something over the take note. And one of my first thoughts was to just put a box, like kind of going up and down, because I like the header on the side. So we're gonna use one of these. And ooh, actually, hold on. Let's flip her around. We are gonna put it just like this. And then it is super easy for me to do a to-do. And last but not least, since I'm trying to use these icons, we are taking the little photography and we're just gonna put it right here in the corner. I love it. It's cute. I'm super happy with how this spread turned out. And this is like after coming from hating last week's spread. I really like this one. I feel like the way that the stickers kind of come together, it works out so much better. I don't mind the different foils. That's a growth. that is me growing. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. And by the way, after using last week's spread, I don't mind it. It's still not my favorite. But yeah, let me know your thoughts of this one. So the way that I will be using it is, so the way that I'll be using this spread is going to be YouTube Shorts in these little flags, YouTube video here, Instagram and TikTok Reels, or Instagram Reels and TikToks, and then posts, general to do for each day. And then this is going to be like a general list of this is what needs to be recorded, this is what needs to be for photos, and this is just like a general to do that I need to do. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It makes me happy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Click the notification bell. I appreciate all your guys' support. I just want to say thank you so much. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the next video.